It's been way too long. It's time to get the Outcast fixed and get it running again. Ah, it's the good stuff. All right. So yeah, we had an unfortunate incident there at the skate park. We did a number on that deal. Look at this. It twisted so bad it just sheared the pin clean out of that. So sorry everyone. And we broke that. I had to take it apart because here in this area where the pins go through, these bulkheads, these metal plates, I needed to see if that stuff was bent before I went on and ordered parts and everything. So I got everything I needed. I just got this whole kit from Jenny's RC, some extra dry shafts. We got the blocks, we got pins, I got a complete set of the A-arms to go all the way around. It's got a pair of these, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta try to remember how all this goes so we can get it back together again. Real bonehead move on my behalf there. So there's a metal bracket here that the pins go through, and then you put the bumper on and the pins fall into the bumper. I couldn't figure out why this wouldn't go in until I looked at the new part from Jenny's. Look, it's dished in. Whenever I put this thing back together like half-ass, I put it in like this. I didn't even flip it over to look to see that it was concave, so that way the screws would recess. I had it this way, which I thought was wrong, but I don't know why I did. Oh, man. Oh well. Could not figure out why I could not get this plastic cap right here to go on. And see, now there it goes. Nice and... Oh boy. Always a learning experience, I guess. Man, when you got these bigger 8S, you start getting into some of these bigger screws, the 3 and 4 millimeters. So you start needing a lot more tools. I was sitting there all worried. I thought maybe like the front block had bent, and I was gonna have to remove all these parts to get to that. I was like, oh, that would have been. Well, that would have been a chore. Because then this whole diff unit or something's going to... I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to slide out this whole diff to get to that. There's another metal piece up here in the front that the pins lock to. I thought for sure that that piece was bent was why this thing wasn't going in. Luckily, that's not the case. Alright, so... in case you've never worked on one of these before, the secret is right here. There's a little screw in here. Wow. Oh, lordy. I guess you're supposed to Loctite it back. I think they over Loctited it. Jeez. Yeah, there's a lot of Loctite on that. So we take that like so, and we just take this, and we can take the pin, remove that, slide that out, and then that's how we're gonna get this bent up axle. I don't even think that's gonna be worth trying to save. So I got a parts bin. I'm trying to save all the busted parts for some reason. Okay. Now we need to transfer this, and of course that's way larger. So that's the one of the downsides to these. Oh no, what was that? these larger vehicles, man. I hope it won anything important. Guess we'll figure it out here. Alrighty. Take a minute, check the bearings. Everything is good. This side does have a little lock nut there. You know, Arrma is really good for having these not so precise nuts and bolts. Really wish they would improve that. I got another car that I'm having an issue with, and well, you might have you probably already seen that video by now, maybe. I don't know, so I don't want to say because that's another new car. So I'm not sure the order these videos will come out sometimes because of issues like that. But okay, let's see. Oh, we gotta get the old one out of here first. Please be the right side. Of course not. So this piece here is gonna have a specific front and rear to it. So you want this little hex head's gonna go here towards the back and point towards the front of the car. Just gonna grab some pliers here. That is such a hefty piece too. Look, and it broke right where the metal stopped being in there. Get rid of this thing. All right, important. Let's get the. Make sure you get your drive shaft in there and locked before you lock this thing up. Otherwise, you're going to be redoing it all. Sorry about that quick interruption. I had this policy. I never delete video footage until the whole video is done. My SD card was getting full, and I had to delete some stuff so I could find what I was actually recording. So what happens is the GoPro records in 12-minute segments. So it'll be like 01454. If you exceed that, then it makes another file 02454, and then 03454. I didn't think anything I filmed on this Outcast video exceeded that 12 minutes. So everything that was in the 2 and 3 number ranges, I deleted them and I went through. And now I found that obviously, yeah, there was one, but it's really not a big deal because all I did was just button the car up, and then I showed in the front, I grabbed the wheel and there was a lot of excessive play. So that's what you're going to see next is me tightening up that pivot ball. So there wasn't much to it, but I did want to show, this is the arm. See, there's kind of like this hex head. I forget what the heck I call that. I call it something, I don't know. You know, you film and you talk, and sometimes you say the wrong term. Actually, let me see here. I wonder if, no, that's too small. So one of these Arrma wrenches might fit. I don't know. I just used a pair of pliers on it. Oh, okay. So there you go. 10mm. I don't even remember what card this came with, but so 10mm right there if you want. But this goes on the upper part in the body of the car. This nut piece goes out, and then this goes down to where the wheel is, and this is basically like your upper support that keeps, instead of there being a control arm up here, they just use this. Now that heavy of a car, they probably should have used the control arm, because if this thing flexes, it snaps and breaks. It could use a little more reinforcing. I mean, like the X-Max has a control arms up and down, but this is how Arrma wanted to do it. And I just wanted to show you that it had that and explain why the video now, it just kind of, I was fixing it and now all of a sudden the car's turn around and goes to the front half. So sorry about that. So this is one of the wrenches Arrma actually provides for you. And just remember, this little cap here is just plastic, so don't go crazy tightening it. So right there we got a little play, which is probably okay. Right there. Just the littlest bit of play. There we go. That's the way. At least I like it. Works for me. So there we go. So all right. Hope you learned. I've had people say they wanted more technical stuff on the channel. Show how to fix a few things. The shock was in good shape. It wasn't bent, so there's no point in opening that up and rebuilding it. And I don't really think I need to show kind of how to tighten screws. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to go over to RC because I've had a few runs on it. We're just going to check and make sure everything is nice and tight. Like that. I'll tighten that up just a little bit. We're just going to go through here and make sure everything's nice and tight. And then we're going to go for a redemption run. Go out there and have some fun with the old Outcast here. All right, how's that sound? So I will see you. I'm not sure where we're gonna run this. It'll be a surprise. All right, so we got the Outcast back out here for a little redemption run. Gonna do some jumps and stuff, and maybe see if it can't clear the Valley of Doom, or whatever you want to call it. So the DX5 has a feature here where it has motor temp. I just picked this up off of Amain. This is an infrared thermometer. It's supposed to be really accurate, plus or minus like 2 degrees. So we're gonna run it for a little bit and we're gonna see if this is kind of accurate. So this should be interesting. Gotta say, man, so far I don't know, this one hasn't been my favorite to deal with. I hope today's run will change my mind. Hopefully, oh! Damn, I should have hit back throttle on that thing. Damn, that thing nosed down. Jeez. Oh man, come on, really? That's the one I replaced, and I tried to straighten it. Maybe I didn't do a very good job at it. Let's see here. Maybe I got too much back spring in here. Where's that at? Oh, these things are about bottomed out too, man. I hear something like clickety clanking or something. Ah, nice. Man, all right. Maybe she can Maybe she can handle it. Yeah, I think it can. There's something definitely slapping around there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, she did it. All right. Whew, did not let me down. Although it does get a little funky in the air, man, but whew. Let's make sure everything's okay. Just that one axle that I replaced. Oh, woo! So, man, the Outcast can do it. Man, she can clear. She can clear the valley. Let's see something. Yeah, look. But I'll own that one. I should have just replaced it. I thought I straightened it out enough, but obviously not. Just please don't bend anymore on me. All right, I think the Outcast got some redemption this time. Man, it came out here and cleared this thing, didn't break anything. I think I might have too much brake in here. Look. And I tell you, I see a lot of people complain about all kinds of cars about they strip out spur and pinion gears and all that stuff. And I tell you, two things that are gonna do that a lot: going full speed and just slam on the brakes doing that, and when you jump, landing on power, man. If you're on the throttle when that thing hits, it's gonna dig those tires and it's gonna send a shock all the way through the drivetrain. And especially you see the guys that are on here, oh, I throw earplugs in there locking up that center diff. You know, that kind of defeats the purpose of the differential to where it can transfer power. But yeah, if you're out there busting stuff like that, you know, I just give it a little tap of the brakes and then I turn and man, it slides. You don't have to stay on it. So you go like that and then you hit the gas and then you can slide. Oh man. Motor temps at 130. Let's see if I can get, oh, the motor's way up front on this thing, isn't it? It is. I'm not sure if I can reach it. Okay, I might be able to. 119. Let's just double check. $130. There we go. 130. This is 117 now. I think I did get a. What did I get earlier? Yeah, 130. So I'm not sure where this gets the reading from, but about 10 degrees difference. I'll have to do the ESC later. I know I have to dig into that. There's still something clicking in here. Jeez. There's a... hear it? There's something. I don't. I don't hear it every time, but here it went like. Weird. Oh man. All right. Oh no. Oh. Use that self-righting feature. Same, we got the dog interested in the car. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to take it back. I think the Outcast is Outcast is winning my heart again. Oh, this is fun. Oh yeah. But see, if you want something that's gonna go fast and go through here, then you get the Creighton. It does really well at some high speeds, although this doesn't do bad. I'd say it does better than the X-Max as far as like the turns and stuff like that. But the Creighton definitely has it in as far as like being able to turn and take some of the stuff a little bit faster. Or no, I won't say faster, but in a tighter. Uh-oh, I think we're running out of battery here. Oh yeah. She's throttling back. Let's 145 on the motor. Or is that ESC? ESC is saying 140. Motor's at 135, so yeah, I think it's I think the batteries are just worn. Man, we've been doing some heavy running out here, so let's go over here, test out some temps. 80, 84, 134. Wow. So where's this thing getting the temperature from? Could be inside. Yeah, that's reading 110 there. So I got 111 at the heat sink itself. 115 on the motor there. Yeah, 115. Let's get 96 on the battery. Alright, this Outcast, you won me back over. You won me over again. You're still heavy. Look at that, it's a Creighton. Oh. Bet you guys didn't know I had that. Fun car. So yeah, I'll probably have to release this video before this one. so that way you guys know that I have that beast. So I just ran both of these back to back so I can make a real fair comparison about. So this thing here turned a whole lot. Turned, it seemed a bit tighter than what the Outcast does. Why, I don't know. I think maybe it's just the wheelbase being longer helps it turn. And yes, I have endpoint set. I don't want to, but this one is still on the original remote because that's what I do on my test drives. I'll get it bound to this, but like I said, on this one, on the Outcast, I had to set the servo travel to 115. So I've actually added a little bit to get it to turn because it wasn't quite going all the way. It's weird, that one, it acts different when you if you pick up the weight off the suspension and you turn it, it locks a lot sooner than when it's down on the wheels. So if you're going to set your travel, make sure you kind of collapse the suspension down a little bit to get more of like the natural feel for it. It'd really be nice to have something you could sit it on and it would like pivot, some like little bearing plates, but I don't have that. All right, man, the Outcast, she cleared the big valley over there. So did the Creighton. But what's surprising is the 6S totally smokes both of them, is how far it'll go. Although I do feel like the Outcast, I'm pretty sure of it, I'll put money on the Outcast actually jumped further than the Creighton, and the Outcast is running those Z battery packs. And this is running the Gens Ace Bashers. So this should have a little advantage as far as the power available. And I don't think I messed with the punch setting at all on the Outcast. But anyhow, man, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so happy, man. I finally got the courage to jump this damn valley. And it's a good test for the cars, because if it don't make it, it's going to get broke. If they come down and hit that concrete on the other side facing that way, it's not going to be a good day. But today was a good day, man. Both cars survived. But yes, the Outcast is back. I will replace that back axle. I take credit for that. I should have just replaced it. I thought it was straightened out, but obviously not. So that's on me. I'll take credit for where I screw up. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate the support, and that is what keeps me going, making these videos, buying these cars. So please, if you shop Amazon, use my store. It helps out. Also, if you buy anything through Amain or Tower Hobbies, I have an affiliate link down there as well. It helps out. It costs you nothing. It's just a free way of helping. Because, you know, these things aren't cheap, so helps me, because I pay for all my stuff. I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I buy all this stuff. And yes, I have fun with it, but I buy it too to bring you guys the entertainment and some honest reviews on some things. So everyone, appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't, please. It means a lot. Like, shares, comments, definitely appreciated. Until next time, hope to see you on the next one.